among the ancient ruins, where the sun dipped into the horizon and painted the sky with hues of crimson and gold. A young adventurer named Luna stumbled upon a mysterious map. The map was old and worn, with faded ink and torn edges, but it seemed to be calling to her. Luna's eyes widened as she gazed at the intricate symbols and markings on the map. She had always been fascinated by the stories of her ancestors, who had explored the vast lands and discovered hidden treasures. Now, it seemed, she had stumbled upon a map that might lead her to a secret treasure of her own. Excitement coursed through her veins as she carefully unfolded the map and studied it. The map appeared to be a treasure map, with a winding path leading to a mysterious X marked in the center. Luna's heart raced with anticipation as she wondered what lay hidden at the end of the path. Without hesitation, Luna packed a small bag with food, water, and her favorite book, and set off to follow the map. She walked for hours, the sun beating down on her back, until she reached the outskirts of the ancient ruins. The air was thick with the scent of old stones and dust, and Luna felt as though she was walking through a doorway to the past. As she entered the ruins, Luna's eyes adjusted to the dim light, and she saw that she was surrounded by crumbling temples and overgrown gardens. The air was heavy with the weight of centuries, and Luna felt a shiver run down her spine as she wondered what secrets the ruins held. The map led her through a maze of crumbling corridors and chambers, each one filled with ancient artifacts and mysterious symbols. Luna's eyes grew wide as she explored the ruins, marveling at the intricate carvings and frescoes that adorned the walls. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the ruins, Luna came to a large stone door. The door was adorned with intricate carvings and symbols, and Luna could feel a strange energy emanating from it. She reached out a hand to touch the door, and as she did, it began to glow with a soft, pulsing light. The door creaked open, revealing a hidden chamber deep within the ruins. Luna stepped inside, her heart pounding with excitement, and found herself in a room filled with glittering treasures. There were gold and jewels, ancient artifacts and mysterious devices, all laid out on velvet-lined tables. At the center of the room, Luna saw a large, ornate box with a glowing crystal nestled in its heart. The box was adorned with intricate carvings and symbols, and Luna could feel a powerful energy emanating from it. She reached out a hand to touch the box, and as she did, the room was filled with a blinding light. When the light faded, Luna found herself standing in a beautiful, lush forest. The trees were tall and green, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. Luna looked around, marveling at the beauty of the forest, and saw a figure approaching her. The figure was a wise old man with a long white beard and piercing blue eyes. He wore a flowing white robe, and his eyes seemed to hold a deep wisdom and understanding. Luna felt a sense of peace wash over her as she gazed at the old man, and she knew that he was a guide, sent to help her on her journey. "Who are you?" Luna asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "I am the guardian of the forest," the old man replied, his voice low and soothing. "I have been waiting for you, Luna. You have been chosen to fulfill an important task, one that requires great courage and wisdom." Luna's heart pounded with excitement as the guardian continued to speak. "The forest is in danger," he said. "A dark force has begun to spread, threatening to destroy the very fabric of our world. You have been chosen to find the source of this darkness and to defeat it." Luna felt a surge of determination and bravery as she gazed at the guardian. She knew that she was ready for this challenge, and she was eager to begin her journey. The guardian handed Luna a small, delicate vial filled with a shimmering liquid. "This is the essence of the forest," he said. "It will give you the power and wisdom you need to defeat the darkness. But you must use it wisely, for it is a powerful tool, and it can be used for good or evil." Luna took the vial, feeling its weight and power in her hand. She knew that she had a long and difficult journey ahead of her, but she was ready to face whatever challenges lay in store. With the Guardian's guidance, Luna set off to find the source of the darkness. She traveled through the forest, using the vial's power to guide her and to protect her from the dangers that lurked in the shadows. As she journeyed deeper into the forest, Luna encountered all manner of creatures, some friendly and some not. She met a wise old owl who offered her advice and guidance, and a mischievous band of fairies who tried to lead her astray. She also encountered a fierce and terrifying dragon, who breathed fire and destruction as it guarded the path to the heart of the forest. But Luna was not afraid. She used the vial's power to calm the dragon and to guide it to the path of peace and understanding. And as she journeyed deeper into the forest, she began to realize that the darkness was not just a physical force, but a symbol of the fears and doubts that lurked within her own heart. As she reached the heart of the forest, Luna found herself facing a great and powerful sorcerer. Who was the source of the darkness? The sorcerer was tall and imposing, with eyes that seemed to burn with an inner fire. He was surrounded by a halo of dark energy, and Luna could feel the power of the forest coursing through her veins. "You are brave to have come so far," the sorcerer said, his voice low and menacing. "But you are no match for my power. I will destroy you in the forest, and I will rule over the ruins." Luna drew upon the power of the vial, and a brilliant light burst forth from her hands. The sorcerer stumbled back, covering his eyes from the intensity of the light, and as he did, Luna saw her chance. With a fierce cry, she charged forward, using the vial's power to guide her and to protect her from the sorcerer's attacks. The battle was fierce and intense, with both sides exchanging blows and neither gaining the upper hand. But Luna was determined. She used the vial's power to fuel her determination and to guide her movements. And as the battle raged on, she began to feel a strange and powerful connection to the forest and its creatures. The forest seemed to be awakening, and its power was flowing through her. The trees were stirring, their branches reaching out to guide her and to support her. The creatures of the forest were rallying to her cause, using their unique abilities to aid her in the battle. And as the sorcerer's power began to wane, Luna saw her chance. With a final burst of energy, she struck the sorcerer down, banishing the darkness from the forest and restoring the light and peace that had once filled it. As the darkness receded, the forest began to heal. The trees regained their vibrancy, and the creatures returned to their homes. And Luna, exhausted but triumphant, stood victorious at the heart of the forest. The guardian appeared beside her, his eyes shining with pride and approval. "You have done it, Luna," he said. "You have saved the forest and restored the light. You are a true hero, and you will always be remembered as the one who brought peace and harmony back to this sacred place." Luna smiled, feeling a sense of pride and accomplishment wash over her. She knew that she had fulfilled her destiny, and that she had become a part of something much greater than herself. And as she gazed out at the forest, she knew that she would always be connected to this magical place, and that she would always be ready to defend it against any darkness that might threaten its peace. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.